Hello and welcome to the Solistream. You are joined by me, Half-Life 390, on my single player world using the Voltz modpack. It's the latest modpack released by the Technic team along with Tekkit Lights, and I've decided to do a sort of let's play on it. Now as you know from my one of my latest videos, I'm starting a Tekkit Light server. But before then, I was choosing which game mode I would use, whether it would be a survival, creative, Tekkit Light, or Voltz server. I heard that Voltz was cool as like particle accelerators, nuclear missiles, and black holes and things like that, and it sounded cool. So I thought, I'd have a single player go at it. If it looked good, I will make a Voltz server. So yeah, this is my world survival as I've played it. I've played it for a bit now, a few days. This is kind of a let's play, even though I've already started, but I haven't got very far, so I'll just pick up from here really, and I'll go through exactly what I've made. And this is not really a tutorial. But first of all, I want to kind of give a sort of review, well, not a review. Reason why I'm not using this as a server, because I'm doing a Tekkit Light server, and it's all to do with sort of like aims and things. In Tekkit, you get like industrial craft, and the primary system of that is electricity and generators powering machines. Now the aim of Minecraft is to complete it really, isn't it? Whilst having fun, obviously. But you can complete Minecraft and do all the achievements and still have fun without any of these extra add-ons with all these other mods. So the question is, why bother having them if they don't really do a lot of things? Well, the thing is, having these mods add their own aims to the game and own projects to do. Like Industrial Craft adds quantum suit and nanosuit armor, which are really hard to get. So you'll need the machines to actually create them. All these other mods in the game, there's a lot more things to attempt to do, not just to do. Like red power, you try and make a red power aircraft using red power motor frames, and improve houses' lightings using the lights and redstone improvements. Equivalent exchange, try and make the gem armor, which is honestly the hardest thing you can do in Tekkit, I believe. Industrial craft, try and make the nukes and the quantum suit armor, and most importantly the mass fabricator, because that's very cool, that is. Also the terraformer even. Yeah, so all the mods add new aims to do, not just complete the game, but things like that. Now that's the problem where Tekkit comes in. Tekkit doesn't really have aims to do, it just adds things to make you be able to complete the game easier, and adds things more for multiplayer reasons. Like one of the main mods of, for instance, the ICMB, I think it is, mod. It's all about warfare. Missiles, adds like 20 missiles, missile launchers, coordinates, electricity things, support frames for missile things. That's all well and good, but it's only going to be used for multiplayer warfare. And one, if you're all friends on the server, then that's not going to be much good. And two, if you're single player, you're not really going to be firing it much. I'm not saying this is a bad mod, it's a great mod. I'm just saying, for a server, for my server, you know, missiles, yeah, but we don't want to promote too much war. And two, there's not going to be that many because everyone's kind of gets along anyway. Second of all, the second major mod is, the mechanics of this Voltz pack adds its own universal electricity and adds machines kind of like macerators and things, like similar to Tekkit and electric things. All these things, they just do the game quicker really. They're just upgraded furnaces, just make things a bit better. They don't do like game-changing things like they do in Industrial Craft. Industrial Craft, yeah, they have macerators, but that improves your yield of material, so you can make the really hard things to make, like quantum suit armor. But this doesn't really give anything like that. It just helps the game along, and it won't really change much of the gameplay of my server. That's why I haven't really done it. And half the mods include that as well. And one of the another point is atomic science. Now that is an amazing mod, to be fair, as in the concept. It has potential, I'll say that. The whole Voltz pack has potential, but it's not there yet. Atomic science add things like nuclear reactors, fusion and fission reactors, so it's a lot more in-depth and more complicated and better than the industrial craft reactors, as they create like plasma and steam and you need turbines, whereas in industrial craft you just put uranium in and it's sorted. But what are you going to power? Those machines don't even need that much power. There's no real hard, complicated thing that needs power apart from the particle accelerator. So you're only making reactors for the hell of it, really. Well, just to get the particle accelerator. And the only thing you're going to get from particle accelerator is antimatter, which is basically, I think the only use for antimatter currently is to make missiles, which I'm not even going to use in a single player world. And on multiplayer, we obviously do not want to promote massive nuclear missile things, because that's going to ruin the server completely. So, there's not much use for Voltz in multiplayer, apart from normal Minecraft. And I don't want a normal Minecraft server with all this stuff added in if it's not going to do much. Tekkit Lite, not only is it Tekkit with all the amazing Tekkit mods, but it takes the bad mods out of Tekkit, puts a load of good ones in. Like Mystycraft, allows you to create whole new dimensions and things. And all these new machines and things that actually help you, and like the quantum suit and gem suit armor and stuff. Also, another thing, one last point, making the only good thing on this, which I would say is the particle accelerator, because that's fun, but it wouldn't really be used, would it? It's just an achievement, really, to do it, just say I built the particle accelerator. It's stupidly hard to make. It's like, this, you need like 10 stacks of leather to make one that works about. And I don't know what they've done with this, but I think they've reduced the chance of cows spawning. So, yeah, I'm only playing this as a let's play. As I've started it, I want to try and do an achievement of making the machines, the fission reactor, and the particle accelerator. Tekkit Lite will be my server, because, well, you know, I've just explained why. Once I've gone through a very long and tedious task of making the particle accelerator, if I even get that far, I might just make it in creative just to show you or something. But I will try. And then maybe at the end of the series you'll know why I don't want to do a Tekkit server if you don't already know. Voltz server. And also just to show you the pack really as well. So it's kind of a let's play and a review. Yeah, so first of all I'll do a quick tour of my world. And then I will finish up this video, and the next video will be properly starting the let's play and actually going around and playing and getting leather and crap like that. So first of all, as you've seen, is my house with you know, stuff. That was full actually, but I've used half of it there. And my mob grinder. Just a little farm here of stuff. Nothing much going on there. Down here, got the main area with all the machines. These are all like the new items and stuff. Not a lot of use for some of them there. Reeds in that farm. Power room, similar to the Tekkit world actually. Just coal generator with that. Wires. It's similar to industrial craft. Doesn't have to do with machines though. I attempted a mob grinder here, but I didn't know much about mob grinders there, apart from the mob beta, which I made. I think they changed the spawning of something, I don't know. So, yeah, that's the house. That is the first mob grinder. It didn't work, so I just left it. It's just a dark room where they spawn, the water pushes them down the hole, and you pick up the drops that I just showed you. This building over here was where I would build and test most of the missiles. I got through a few of them, and then it just got boring, and I need so many materials for the missiles, so I can't bother. So I got a few, and I launched them over there. Pretty cool missile mod. It would be awesome if we had more of a war-ish server, but I don't want everyone's base to blow up and everyone be like, oh, this is crap, I'm not playing now. The final thing I've actually built in the world is a very, very good mob grinder type thing, which I'll quickly show you now. If you going to take me a while to get to the top. Basically, mobs spawn like loads when you're really, really high up. I think it's above 200. Yeah, level 200. I've got another 100 blocks to go around. And it's similar to the design down there. The water just pushes the mobs off and down into a hole at alternating times, because mobs won't spawn on blocks covered in water, so the water needs to keep being turned on, turned off using pistons. It's random. But it's a very good design. I recommend you build this if you ever run a mob grinder. It's quick and simple to make, really. Just need a lot of stone and be able to get high up in the air. Yeah. So here we are. You have to have basic redstone knowledge as well. Oh, here we go. So, just a basic platform, little building so I can store some things up here. So I was practically living up here whilst I was building it. Stone fences, they're awesome. This is where the mobs will fall and die. That's where you pick up their stuff. That's where they spawn. Over here. This mob grinder doesn't kill spiders because I put the wall around the side and they can just climb it. I could easily make it with spiders, but I can't. So basically, I'll show you inside. Pretty self-explanatory. Mobs spawn, they get pushed in and then fall down the hole. And the redstone controls the pistons from above. Very simple. So now, we should get a few spawning. Hopefully. Oh, it's not working at the moment. Okay. Odd. Should be working. Works normally. Got stacks of sulfur. Also, yeah, I needed a lot of sulfur for my missiles. They required a lot of sulfur. A lot of sulfur gunpowder. So that's why I need a lot of creepers killed using this. Yeah, it's strange why it's not working. It should be. Just gonna go. Spawn, please. Oh crap, I don't know. Peaceful. It was because, basically, I was testing if passive mobs like cows and stuff spawn better when there was no hostile mobs. Didn't know, because I urgently needed cows for their leather and that. Because the wires, you need a stupid amount of leather for this to make a few wires. And like everything uses wires. And I need to make a particle accelerator, so I need a lot of wires. This will start to work soon. Hopefully. It does work, trust me. There we go. Here we go. And it is a decent yield, I'll tell you that. I've seen it absolutely overflowed before. Now that's the problem. Spiders climb the sides so they don't die. I could make it so they don't die, but I needed this because some mobs are even falling out, but doesn't matter. I could put spikes at the bottom here, which is a part of the ICMB mod. IBCM, I don't know. Yeah, so pretty good. Already got, you know, that's alright. You could put more stories on, it's just one floor of mob things, but I didn't need loads. So there you go. Right, I'm just going to finish up this video here. Escape, so we can get down fast. So thank you very much for watching the Solistream 2013, new series, new recording, updating the channel completely, check out that. Don't forget my previous video, explained all about the Facebook pages. If you're interested in joining my Take It Light server when it turns on, and if you're interested in hunting Herobrine 2, go on their Facebook pages. The links are in the previous video's description. That's the previous video, the one before this. The links are there. Please like the pages so we know your support. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next Voltz video where I'll go into a bit more about actually playing the pack and showing you a few things in it and stuff like that. So thank you, and see you next time on the Solistream.